Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Pelicans. The Memphis Grizzlies, they're hungry for a big win to start the season off right. The more emphatic, the better, as they set the tone for the year ahead. Pelicans, Grizzlies. And back in a moment for the tip-off. Well, we can finally say it. The end. A regular season is about to get underway. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Beers is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Misi in at the center. And for Memphis, we've got Edey. Santi Aldama is out there with Gigi Jackson. Then there's John Morant, and it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And so, off the tip, it's New Orleans. Well, no doubt, these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Shot clock at 2. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Memphis with the ball. Now Morant. Pass to Edey. Over Misi. Edey gets the bucket.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
To the inside. Here's Misi. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give the team inside. And coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Memphis with the ball. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Fears. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Jordan, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jay. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injuries.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
and they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
To stop the drought, Williamson finds Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Pass to Jackson. Edey a screen. There's the three. It's rebounded by Jordan. Pelicans trail by 7. Williamson, the pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. And he drives in. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got his second basket. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Edey with it. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. And Jones sends it back. Williamson outside. Aldama with the rebound.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Pass to Aldama. And here's Jackson. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Jordan against Jackson. Jones, no one around him. Out left to the wing. Williamson outside. 5 to shoot. To the paint. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Knocked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Pelicans making a change. Poole's checked in. Down low, trying to end the drought. And Edey with the lay-in. Edey's got 6 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Poole against Morant. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Poole. Williamson a screen on Morant. Just 4 to shoot. And Poole gets it to go.
That's a really sweet move that time by Poole on the pick and roll. He got rid of that defender just long enough to get a shot off.
To the middle. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so Poole will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Shoots. And the dunk by Jordan.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. No scoring in this one. Outside Jackson. There's a screen by Aldama. Let's go. Jackson misses.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Jones, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 3. In the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Poole looking it over. The shot's good from Jordan.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Edey with a screen for Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Poole against Jackson. The drive by Poole. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Edey down low. Defended by Jordan. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Poole. That shot no good. Morant with some nice D. Pass to Aldama. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead. Morant against Poole. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. It's stolen by Jones. Jumps up. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp. Brought to you by AT&T. Pass to Coward. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Williamson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And again, Memphis no good.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Poole no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Edey. Now Morant. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Poole. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Now here's Williamson. Defended by Aldama. Jones the pass to Williamson. Jones with the screen on Edey. Back to Jones. The kick out to Poole. New Orleans moving the ball around. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Grizzlies.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Spencer. Poole with the steal. Inside. Williamson dishes to Jordan. Off target at the rim. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Pelicans. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Fear. Also, Trey Murphy out there. Sadiq Bey is out there with Eve Misi. And it's Queen in at the four-man position. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. Anderson outside. Puts up a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Spencer. Hasn't made one yet. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And again, Memphis no good. Now Fears. Pass to Queen. Here's Fears. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Misi. And Misi throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Anderson with the screen for Jerome. And they pick up 2. Jerome's got his first points of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's the drive. And slam dunk by Fears.
Nice work in that two-man game. Fears has a great handle and feel for shot creation.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
It's that time again, everybody. Come on, and give a round of applause for your Grizzlies Lakers.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Here's Jackson to the wing on the left. Here's Clark. Buries it down low.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Spears. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. Pelicans shooting their first free throws here for the night. He's off on the first. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Pelicans leading by 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Fear. 6 on the shot clock.
Just such a great athlete. Young Jeremiah Fears is a lot to handle.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
It's Morant in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Down low. Morant with the steal. Here's Coward. And he jams it with authority.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Fears. Guarded by Jerome.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Morant against Jones. Takes a three. No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Fears with it. He has 7. Pass to Queen. Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Edey a screen. Jackson finds Edey. Good on the shot. Edey's got 10 points in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Fears. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Coward. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 3-point Pelican lead. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jerome against Poole. Jordan with the screen on Jerome. A drive by Poole.
And Poole saw an opening and immediately took advantage.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Morant, right side. Shot clock at 5. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Trey Murphy, and you can make the case for this, Tim, has been the Pelicans' most consistent player. Would you agree?
I totally agree with that, Kevin. He's gone well beyond the 3-and-D blueprint. He's got that sneaky bounce that can put you...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here's Morant for three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Jordan, a screen on Jerome. Poole, the pass to Jordan. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Williamson, a screen on Jerome. Poole, the pass to Williamson.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Ty Jerome. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Edey with a screen on Bay. And the dunk by Edey.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Poole. Edey with the rebound. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Jackson, a screen on Poole. Morant with a wide open look. Misses the three.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them. Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Jackson passes to Aldama. Here's Edey. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
From downtown. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Checking in for the Pelicans, number 2, Herbert Jones.
Poole against Morant. Poole, the pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And that's what the fans came to see. Williamson taking to the skies.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williamson finds Jordan. Morant against Poole. Back to Jordan. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Well, that's a great find by Poole. He did not force the issue in the two-man game.
Pass to Coward. Now Jackson. Over to the left wing. Here's Aldama. Covered by Williamson. Here's Aldama. From past the arc. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Poole outside. Over to the wing. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
From 6 feet. And the nice bucket inside from Edey. Edey's got 16 points.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle, and so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for New Orleans. Eve Messi comes in for Jordan. Bays subbed in for Williamson. Poole against Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bay, and Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Morant. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Grizzlies shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for. And both free throws good for Edey.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Out to the right wing. Bay kicks to Poole. Clock at 6. Driving to the basket. It's sent back by Edey. Pass to Coward. Back to Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans lead by 3. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And, folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hello, everybody. So far, a fairly even game for the Memphis Grizzlies through the first 2 quarters.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Now let's take a moment here. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. Zach Edey really making a difference here.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway.
Then it's Morant, and it's Coward in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Coward.
Really makes it tough on the opposing ball handler.
Right wing, wide open. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edey over Jones. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 20.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
The Pelicans leading. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Kevin, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. 4 on the shot clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Queens got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Morant surveying the D. To the middle. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Morant finds Aldama. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Kept alive with the second effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Edey's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
In the corner, Bay with it. Fears with it. 7 points in the game. That one drops for him. Fears has got 9.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
Pass to Jackson. This one for 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Here's Fears. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Queen. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
An unpredictable guard. Fears is solid at realizing when he should look to dish.
Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jackson. To the inside. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 10 points here in the second half.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Now Fears takes it inside. Jordan. And Jordan throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Here's Spears. He's defended by Edey. Jackson comes over with the double. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 5 on the clock. Here's Spears. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Inside. Pass to Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
To the left wing. Here's Bay. Offensive rebound. Looney off on the layup.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
Edey with a screen on Bay. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant outside. 3-pointer. Here's Edey. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. And now a 3-point Memphis lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Bay. Here's the 3. It's over Morant. And it's Williamson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. The open shot from Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's Jerome, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for New Orleans, Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. And it's Poole in for Fears. To the inside, here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Bounce pass for Jerome. And it's Coward missing. Pelicans trail by 3. And here is Poole. 12 points for him. Driving in. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lets it go with a 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Williamson double team. Edey with the steal. Pass to Jerome. That 3 off the mark.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Williamson, the pass to Looney. Williamson a screen on Jerome. And it's Williamson missing. Memphis with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now Eldama. Outside for Jackson. Good on the 3-point shot. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Jerome against Poole. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Well, Poole with another great night tonight. He has been a natural scorer since the day he stepped in this league.
To the paint. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
Pelicans trail by 9. Now, here's Poole. 14 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Poole's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, a little bully ball that time from Jordan. Pulled down low. Really creative with that finish.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Pelicans, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Looney. Hayes subbed in for Zion Williamson. .124 left in the third. Jerome passes to Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. 1:05 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Steal. Fast break. Here we go. The open shot. Jerome. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jerome's got his second bucket of the game to go. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Jones with the screen on Jerome. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Anderson, a screen on Jones. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Morant.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Jerome against Poole. Jordan, a screen on Jerome. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
Morant outside. Clark outside. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Morant for three. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go any. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going, Trey Murphy is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then it's Jordan. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot.
And you know, Jordan Poole made a name for himself in this league with his perimeter shooting, but he is also a really good finisher.
Jerome finds Clark. It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jordan with the screen on Jerome. Poole the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
Anderson outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jordan's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Jones with the screen on Jerome. And here's Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jerome with it. A 3 ball. Drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Poole, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Spencer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Poole, the pass to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
That is a smart pass right there, and it's a big... part of Poole's game that he has worked hard to improve.
Clark, a screen on Poole. Here's Jerome. Tries again, and Clark puts it in. Clark's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Jordan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him. Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Fears is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Pass to Jerome. Edey with a screen for Jerome. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 34 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Jordan with a screen on Jerome. Going inside. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Morant with the steal. Jordan with the rebound.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And that one's good, Williamson.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
Morant with it. Jones covering. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Morant passes to Jerome. From the arc, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Morant against Jones. And it's Morant missing.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually. As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Timeout called by Coach Isillo. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. To the middle, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And Aldama has it in the corner. Good, and the nice A. Williamson double team. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Coward. Here's Edey. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Edey's got 4 points this quarter. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Williamson in the post. Edey on him. Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question He is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
And the first one at the line is good.
And when healthy, Zion Williamson remains an intriguing and remarkably explosive talent. The key moving forward is just consistently being available to play.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's been a struggle for him in the second half. A lot of turnovers.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs are set.
Williamson is screen on Morant. A steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. From deep. Edey. He goes up again. He lays it in. Edey's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Inside, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Well, the defense just lost Zion after that screen. He is so explosive. It makes him very difficult to stay with.
Down low, here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed. To get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now, Fears. To the middle. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Edey picks one up.
Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
As soon as you turn it over on them, they're off to the races. They have been absolutely relentless in the open floor.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
And Poole gets it to go.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Here's Coward. High post, Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Edey finds Aldama. Now Morant. The 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Poole, the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
A seasoned vet with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remains calm under pressure.
Morant outside. Tries the spin move. Jackson a screen on Jones. Now Edey. Jackson. Another chance. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Jordan, outside Poole. Now Jordan. Edey rips down the rebound. Now Morant for 3. Goes back up. Lays it in off the window.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And the way he's scoring is impressive. He's doing it with great efficiency.
Poole. Oh, good on the layup. As Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss. Zion giving his team exactly what it needed right there. I love the aggressiveness.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson outside. A three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
That shot, no good.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
104 left in the fourth quarter.
It's good. Well, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
Williamson a screen on Morant. Here's Williamson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poole.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
And for Memphis, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Now Jackson. Aldama inside. Covered by Williamson. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
The three goes down.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Memphis with the ball. 6-point lead. Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Clock at 4. Here's Joe. Puts up the 3. Does not go in. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Zach Edey.
Until then